Good morning. How is everyone this morning? Siwa, if you're listening, or if you hear this later, my my watch viewer count. What is it? Your viewer count? Your viewer count. Yours, girl. She only had 3 viewers in there this morning, guys. And then somebody left, and it went down to 2. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. She had a bunch of people in there, but her view count was messed up. It only said she had like 2 or 3 people in there. And I was messing with her. Mine's fine, girl. I don't know what your problem was this morning. Mine's fine. Guys, I sound better today. My throat feels better, but I'm stuffy. And I'm hoping I'm not getting a cold. I'm hoping it's just my allergies. But I have been taking oil of oregano, thanks to Miss MTT. Oil of oregano to kick the cold so I don't have to take any over-the-counter medicines or antibiotics or anything. So, see who's here. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Rabbit. Heather, Diane, Sharon S. How are you? Is it my? Wait a minute. I can't. What's going on? Okay, my stuff's messing up too. See, it wasn't just you. Hi, Chestnut Checkers. Hi, Terry Time. Was his wrong too, Terry Time? Hi, Sophie Queen Cindy. Thank you so much. Have a good day at work. Hi, Esmeralda. Hi, Sam Brown. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Sam Brown. Oil of oregano, Sam Brown. Take it. It'll make you feel better, I promise. Hi, Jean. Hi, Mish. Snurk. Good morning, Mia's mommy. Everybody's rolling in now. Hi, Barbie. How are you, my friend? So, I don't have a whole lot of time this morning. Hi, Bliss Chris. I have to go to the city and to my husband's job and take a weight bench and a bunch of weights. Somebody he works with bought one of our weight benches. So it's in my car, my SUV. So I have to take it down there here in a little while. Good morning, Reagan. How are you? I hope everybody's having a good morning. Hey, George. How are you? You know, George, you've always been welcome here in my chat. You know that, right? Just putting it out there. I need to grab my charger for my laptop. I'm in the bedroom getting ready. And I'll be right back. I'm going to grab my charger. What paper? You know what? I'm just going to move myself in the kitchen for a little bit because I need to feed Piper and stuff. So we're just going to change rooms here. I also need to box up some of my wristlets and send those out today or tomorrow. And they turned out so good. So good. All right, let me get plugged in here. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. We're up and running. Well, thank you for that, George. But I just, you are no different than anybody else. Everybody's welcome here. So just know that. My chat, my channel, used to be Switzerland, right? Everybody knew that they could come in here and hang out, listen, chat, whatever, and be okay. It would be okay. No worries, George, no worries. And it would be all right, if you didn't like a certain person, ignore them or block them so you don't see them, right? Good morning, Martin's mommy. How are you? So, I was thinking, since I don't have a whole lot of time today, we would just chit chat and just, do whatever. Good morning, Brooks Nose. How'd your hair turn out? Did you get your hair did? Um, and I'm going to put the boy mom stuff off until tomorrow, until when I have more time. Yes, Esmeralda, this is still Switzerland. This is my island. You remember my island where I was all by myself? This is my island, and whoever wants to come visit is welcome. I bet you do, girl. I bet you do look gorgeous. I bet you do. So yeah, this is my island. It's called Switzerland, and whoever wants to come visit is welcome. I know, Miss Mommy, I know. Good morning, Dee. It's not showing up that you started on my YouTube. It's weird. Huh, that's strange. Good morning. It always starts off like that, but people feel like they have to take sides for some reason. And like I've said, I'm like a broken record at this point. I don't want anybody picking a side. I don't. Because there are a lot of people that I like that come from Jules's chat, you know? And just because she's mad at me for whatever reason she's mad at me, it's fine. I don't want to lose those people that I've come to care about and like and smile when I see them come in my chat, So yeah. Hi, Mish. It is. It's childish. Good morning, Zen. How are you? It is. Good morning, Shyla. This. Oh God, my back. My back has been hurting me for a couple of days now. You see love. I don't see them in the chat. Oh, strange. I seen them in my chat yesterday, but I don't see them today. That's right, Snurk. That is right. Subs should be welcome everywhere and not feel bad because of it. Exactly. I don't want anybody coming in here and then feeling guilty that they came in here, I don't. So about the boy mom neighbor feud that we were watching yesterday, I'm going to try and find where in Louisiana she's at, and we're going to try and get the paperwork for it. So we can go over that too, because I think it would be rather interesting to get the neighbor's side of all of this. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to try and figure it out. Heather Diane, thank you so much for the $20 super chat, girl. You're hands down the nicest person on YouTube. Thank you so much, Heather Diane. I try to be. Like I say, I try not to take this crap so seriously and not let it get to me. You know what I'm saying? But, thank you, Heather Diane, for the $20. It's appreciated. And for anybody else, my Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. That is also available on top of these super chats and super stickers and the membership gifting. Now, if you're talking crap about a creator in one spot and then going into that content creator's chat like all is well, that I understand. But if you aren't going to do that, then what's the problem? Good question. You see love. Now I see you. I'd like to see if the neighbor has their own storyline. Me too. Me too. Because they're not on TikTok or anything. Which I picture them an older couple with their 3 grown children still living with them, and just wanting. I don't know. In one hand, I want to say they want peace and quiet, but in another hand, if you wanted peace and quiet, and not be messed with, why are you messing with your neighbors so bad? I don't know, but we're going to try and find out. Not if I. Why would I involve myself enough even to want to choose a side? Yes, Liz Chris. Yes. Yep. Sophie's like me. She's the nicest person until she's not. Yes, that's it. That's it. I am the nicest person and I can take and take and take until I'm full of taking it, and then I explode, you know? So I try not to, I don't know. I know you and Johnny Mac are on the outs, but I really hope you're not talking to Chicago Muscle. Girl, no, no, no. Hell no. Hell no. And that's another thing with me. I'm glad that you said that, Ghostface, because that's another thing with me. I don't, whenever I fall out with somebody, I don't immediately run to their enemy or their biggest hater. You know, that's not me. Okay, no, that's not me. And speaking of, yes, instead of exploding, I just shut it down. Exactly, Bliss Chris, exactly. And like I said yesterday, I don't block people often. I don't have hardly anybody blocked personally. I actually think that like my personal block list on YouTube, I don't have one. I don't think I have anybody blocked. Well, I do now. I have 2 or 3 people blocked. But on Instagram, it takes a lot for me to say, okay, I've had enough. And instead of going back and forth with this person or letting a person talk to me a certain way or whatever, just block them and be done and over with it. Good morning, JJ. What? I would hope not. He made a comment about someone seeing the light and coming to him. I'm really hoping that wasn't you because he's. No, it wasn't me, Ghostface. It was not me. No. Actually, now that you bring it up, somebody had told me that the man in Florida spoke about me yesterday. Hi, allegedly. I'm good. You're fine. Better late than never, girl. Better late than never. That he was speaking about me yesterday. So I was listening to that right before my stream, and I don't know, I kind of want to play it and talk about it. And I also seen that the one and only Chicago Muscle, a hairy weasel, if you will, was talking pure shit about me in that chat, and I kind of want to talk about it. I kind of want to talk about it. Oh, guys. I'm going to show you something, and you're going to kill me. You're going to kill me. Yeah, Terry time. Yeah, yeah. My main thing is what Harry was saying in the chat. That was my thing. The things that he was saying, not the stuff that the guy in Florida was saying, which he was talking like I just met Johnny Mac and I knew nothing about him. I don't know. It's weird. No, I didn't do nothing yet, Michelle. I didn't do nothing yet. But I'm gonna show you something. He has you blocked, Terry time? What do you think? What do you think? Is she beautiful? Hi, Rabbit. Isn't she cute? And you know what? She was born on my birthday. We have the same birthday. Me and this little cute little puppy here. Sam. Yeah, I know Terry time. I know. It's a miniature golden doodle. She will be under 20 pounds. The mommy is a golden doodle and she's 17 pounds. The daddy is a poodle and he is 10 pounds. So she will be a small dog. Not yet, me as mommy. Not yet. Not yet. I'm trying to figure this out. Same, Bliss Chris. Same. Same. And she's not going to be. She kind of does, doesn't she, Terry time? Yeah, it doesn't matter, Brooks knows. It doesn't matter. But, but yeah. Do you, Little Strick? Do you? How? I mean, I know they're good dogs, but hi, pretty bird. Listen, Bliss Chris, I will message you on Instagram and give you the link because it's not as expensive as you think. I have to figure a few things out. I know, JJ, I know. High maintenance, but good girls. Yeah, yeah. Well, if I can figure out my money situation and I can get her, I'll probably be getting a hold of you, Little Strict. Little Strict, do me a favor. Send me a message on Instagram with a picture of your dogs. I'd love to see your dogs. And so I know how to get a hold of you. Yes, do that. So I know how to get a hold of you. If I'm able to get her and I need help, think about groceries. She's going to be little, Martin's mommy. She's going to be little. She's going to be, should be under 20 pounds because the mommy and daddy are both under 20 pounds. We lost our dog last Halloween, and I'm trying to convince my hubs to get a dog for our kiddos for Christmas. Listen, Liz Chris, listen. Yes. Grooming. I was like, groceries. She's not going to be a big dog. Yeah, I know Martin's mommy. I know. I know. I've been watching like YouTube videos and stuff like that on these dogs, so I kind of know what I'm in for. Oh, MTT, you are going to love that Chihuahua. You are going to love her. My Sophie was the best Chihuahua in the whole wide world. She was. My husband wants another Chihuahua because she was so good. And I told him, I was like, not all Chihuahuas were like Sophie. I said, we're never going to be able to replace Sophie. We're not going to find Sophie in another Chihuahua. Do you? You have two of them though, don't you? A little strict two of them, $300 every 4 weeks for grooming. Well, it's not bad for two dogs. We had a terrier Maltese mix, and she was the absolute perfect size, temperament, just the best dog ever. That was my baby. JJ knows I can't replace my Pearl. And I totally get that, Bliss Chris. I totally get that because that was my Sophie too. That was my Sophie. She was the perfect size, perfect temperament. She was like my road dog. She went everywhere with me. All vacations we went on, she's been everywhere from New York to Florida and everywhere in between. She was the best dog ever. And that's why I named myself after her. um, so, yeah, but she's a beautiful dog. I don't think I could even not have a German Shepherd. I have never felt more protective or a loyal dog like my Kuma. Aw, Reagan. They're two big ones. So for two big dogs, every 4 weeks it's $300. So for her, a little dog, it shouldn't be bad. Which I can bathe her and brush her and stuff, but like cutting their nails and cutting their hair and all that stuff, I I don't trust myself to do. Oh, Bliss Chris. And my Sophie was when I became sober and I moved and I was lonely and I wanted a little dog to keep me company. And she went through my recovery journey with me. Yeah, yeah, MTT, which I will try and make sure I keep her brushed and stuff like that so that doesn't get too bad. But I'm thinking about this little puppy. And I let me tell you the story. I've told a long time ago. I told the story on how I got Sophie, but I'm gonna tell it again. It's been a while. So I was on Facebook Marketplace, and a picture of Sophie, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 week baby Chihuahua. She was chocolate brown, and she had a little bit of white and a little bit of caramel color on her, a tricolored Chihuahua. I'd never seen one like her before. And I had messaged the lady, asked how much she wanted for her, and she told me. And for like, I don't know, I didn't go get her then. It was like, well, let me think on it. Well, for the next 2 weeks, every time I would get on Facebook and scroll, picture of Sophie would pop up. So I got her. I went and I messaged the lady, and I went to meet her in bumfuck nowhere, West Virginia, like literal bumfuck nowhere, West Virginia. And it was she was one of those dog groomers, the bad dog groomers that you always hear about, you know, breeders. I don't know if I said groomer or breeder, a dog breeder that your worst nightmare dog breeder, right? And I get there, and she was like, I told my son that you were coming to get her, and he's really upset, and he's gotten attached to her, and he wants me to keep her, and blah, blah, blah. And I did not want Sophie to end up in that same situation of just popping out puppies, 2 or 3 times a year. I didn't want that to happen to her. So I offered her $50 more than she was asking for her, and I got her and I brought her home. I feel like I saved her life. I feel like I rescued her from that place. And she was inbred. I mean, from the outside looking at her, you wouldn't know, but like she had like a really bad underbite. She was blind, like literally blind. um, One of her legs like turned sideways, like her bones were messed up or something. So I rescued her. I saved her. And she lived 6 years. Um, she started having issues like January, February 2022. No, yes, 2022. And I took her to the vet, and they said that she had a degenerative disc and bone disease, both. And by the time she's 10 years old, she won't be able to walk or anything. I was like, okay. She said all we can do is try and take care of the inflammation and her pain, and that's it. I was like, all right, cool. We can do that. We can deal with that. And I would say that was like January or February 2022. By August 2022, like 6 months later, 7 months later, she started to where she wasn't like it progressed rapidly. Um, and she started not being able to walk that well, like worse than before. By October, she couldn't walk at all. At all. Like, all I can do is make her a comfortable place to sit, make sure I give her lots of attention, pick her, like, I literally had to pick her up, take her outside, stand her in the grass. She did her business. I picked her back up, brought her back in the house, and laid her down. You remember that, MTT? Yeah. I mean, it was bad, guys. It was bad. And I was so upset. November. I'm going to look, Reagan. I don't know if there is or not. I haven't heard of any doodle rescues, but I'm going to look before I pull the trigger and get this little girl. um, November, 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, she started breathing funny, like she was congested. And I thought that she was just had a cold or something. And I would take her to the vet, get my medicine for her, and bring her back home. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Yes, it was sad. MDT, it was. I took her to the vet. They said, we're going to do some x-rays. It might be pneumonia. We'll see what's going on. They did the first set of x-rays. She said, it looks like pneumonia. She said, but I can't see her heart in these x-rays. So I'm going to do another set of x-rays so I can see her heart. I was like, all right, cool. She did another set of x-rays and came back to me. And I could just see the look on her face. She said, Sophie's heart is so enlarged that it is pushing on both lungs so much that her lungs are pressed against her rib cage and she can't breathe. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, is there anything we can do? And she said, no. No. She said it is so bad that there's nothing that we can do. She said from the look of the x-rays and seeing Sophie physically, she said if you take her home, I don't think she'll make it through the night. So, called my husband, he was at work. Hi, Susie. I called my husband, he was at work. And I told him what was going on. There's a little squirrel in the yard out there, guys. I hardly ever see squirrels around here. There's a squirrel in the yard. Called my husband, told him what was going on. He left work immediately and came to the vet. And we put her to sleep that day. I know, Sam. I know. I know. But the vet said that since she is inbred and since she has these other problems, that she also had internal deformities, like a birth defect of her heart. She was only 6 years old, guys. 6. She was still young. I got her when she was like 10 weeks old. And Sunday is the anniversary of Scooby. I'm sorry, MTT. I'm so sorry. Horrific last day. Obviously can't diagnose myself, but I've had PSD symptoms so bad for a while afterwards and still this day. So yes, Bliss Chris, same. Like I am like really surprised that I'm able to tell you guys this story right now and not break out in tears. Like I still cry for her. I still do. Like we'll bring her, bring her up in conversation and I'll just start crying. But we put her to sleep that day. We did. And we had her cremated and I went and picked her up about, oh, it was about 10 days later because of Thanksgiving. And she's sitting in a nice wooden box on my fireplace in the living room with pictures of her. And they did a footprint that day. They did a footprint for her of her and some of her hair and put it down with the footprint. So that is sitting there, and some pictures of Sophie is sitting there, and I put some pretty fairy lights around it. And I have a little, I collect like skulls and skeletons and stuff like that. And I have a skeleton doing a yoga pose sitting on top of her box. And every once in a while, I told you guys this a couple months ago, every once in a while, that skeleton will be turned sideways. Like she moves it. Like there's no other way this thing can turn sideways. She moves it. I'm convinced of that. George, she was my baby. She was my kid. She was my baby. She went everywhere with me. Yes, Shyla, I could not stand to see her in pain like that. I couldn't. Every day, having to pick her up and take her outside to use she had no quality of life left. She didn't. You got Scooby cremated too. I was shocked at yes, MTT. The cost of getting Scooby cremated was insane. Which he was a Great Dane, but still, it was insane. Insane. I don't remember how much it was for Sophie. I don't remember, but it wasn't that much. Because when MTT told me about Scooby, I was like, are you freaking serious? Hi, Josh. How are you? Thank you, Hand of Doom. Thank you. I have heard the jingle of my dog's collar. I've also felt a rush past me when I go out back, like she's running by me. My husband thinks I'm nuts. Well, Bliss Chris, my husband used to think I was nuts, but he's not anymore. I have made him a believer of the afterlife. I have. But yeah, it's she'll move her skeleton, and sometimes I'll feel like a animal like jumps on the bed when you're laying there sleeping. It's like a animal would jump on the bed and come lay beside you. That happens, and I'll look and there's no animal there. So, that good thing. I know it was insane, MTT, the prices in Canada for the vet. But yes, that's my Sophie story. How you doing, Josh? I done said that once, but I'm sorry. So that's my Sophie on my story on Sophie. But yes, I'm thinking about this little girl here. Let me look at something really quick. Why does that go off by itself? I'm still trying to figure this computer out. Let's look at doodle rescues in West Virginia. Delaware, West Virginia Poodle Rescue. Let's look there. Oh, that's for posting your animals. I don't want to post. Huh. This map shows how many poodle dogs are posted in. There's only one poodle posted in West Virginia on this site, but it's poodles, not doodles. Yeah, I don't see anything, Reagan. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh well. But yeah, I'm thinking about this girl. So now they have water cremation for humans. Thank you, Little Strick. Thank you. So I've talked before about whenever I pass, my husband passes, whenever we pass away, I want to be cremated into a tree. And when I first told my husband this, when we first met, he thought I was insane. But now he likes the idea. There is a place, I don't know what it's called. There's a place in North Carolina, I think. North Carolina or South Carolina, that is for people that want to be cremated and turned into trees. They have a place for that now. It's in Salem. I'm gonna put North Carolina. I can't remember the name of it. My husband told me about it. See if I can find it here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask my husband about it again. He showed it to me, and I was like, oh my God, I want to go visit. Yeah, I don't see it nowhere. Let me try Salem, South Carolina. I know it's Salem because there's a Salem in Virginia not too far from me. So I remembered that. Yeah, I'm just going to have to ask him. Huh, I don't know. Sorry. Whenever he lets me know about it again, I'll show you guys, but it was a really cool idea. Gives a new meaning to branching out. Hi, Sweaty. It is MTT. It is a biodegradable urn, and your ashes go in the urn, and then it's put Well, there's different ways to do it. You can put that urn into the ground with a tree and just let it, go that way. Or you can plant like a small tree. You can plant the small tree in the top of the biodegradable urn and then plant it that way. And then you give the nutrients from your body decaying or whatever, you give those nutrients to the tree and you kind of grow into the tree. Have you heard about it, UC Love? It is getting more popular. It is. And I was talking about this shit 7, 8 years ago. Hand of Doom. In November of 2022, my Chihuahua Sophie passed, and that was the story that I just told. Was that? Um, yes, but not recently. It was in November. It was a Friday before Thanksgiving. I'll never forget it. It was the Friday before Thanksgiving of 2022. And I was so distraught and so upset that for Thanksgiving, my husband took me for a little vacation to Florida to visit family and touch the sand and smell the air and okay, Shayla, I couldn't think of the name of it. I know you see love. I know there's in Europe there are quite a few quote unquote cemeteries that's just like a forest of trees of people turning themselves into trees in the afterlife. Thank you, Hand of Doom. Thank you. Brooks knows. So yeah. But this cute puppy on the screen, I'm thinking about getting her. She was born on my birthday. So it's meant to be, right? She was born on my birthday. So I wanted to show you guys. She's where is the puppy you want to get? She's in Pennsylvania. Susie, she's in Pennsylvania. Actually, let me see something. But completely off topic. Oh, Barbie! How freaking cute is that? What kind of a dog is that, Barbie? How cute is that? But let me see something. Bliss Chris, I am going to send you 2 different links. Let me see if it'll paste it that way. Yeah, there's one. And here's the other. 2 different places I've been looking at these dogs. There you go. But Bliss Chris, I sent you the links that where I've been looking. I've looked at a lot of places too, a lot of places, but I've narrowed it down to 2 different places. But this dog right here, I don't know, something about her. Something about her. Just like I had with my Sophie, there was something about her. I had to get her, and I'm glad I did. So, but going back, let me stop sharing that. Going back to the guy in Florida and Harry, I kind of want to play some of that live yesterday so you guys can hear what he said. Plus, I can kind of give my 2 cents. Excuse me. I think I'm at the right spot. Put this up. Don't want to invite nobody up here. Present. Share my screen. And I'm going to focus more on the chat. Maybe if I can. All right, what's going on here? Let me stop sharing that real quick. Let me look and see what the fuck's going on here. See if I can get the chat. Okay, that's as good as that's going to get. All right, JJ, I'll play it.
Oh my God, this is going to be good. Jasaba is from Jasaba Nation. Just because she broke up with Mac does not mean she's a good. She's a good guy. She's a trash bag and deserves to be outed. Let me, Jen. Jen, let me ask you a question.
Okay, let's look at this comment right here from Harry. You guys can't see it that well because of the fair use, so I'm going to read it to you. Just because she broke up with Mac doesn't mean she's a good guy. She is a trash bag and deserves to be outed. How am I a trash bag? I heard that you think that I have been talking about your wife, Harry, and I have not. I've not been talking about your wife. I know nothing about her to talk about her. I know, Bliss Chris, I know.
Question. I would like to put Jen up here for a moment, man, because I want to ask Jen a question. Let me see. Well, if she's like him, then I can.
Harry says, Jessie, she is the female version of Mac. Up here at the top, it says, she is a dope whore, skank, no morals.
Change my mind. Let the trash take itself out. Yeah. But here's the thing, Sophie.
What's that?
Sophie. I told you.
You told me.
I told you. And you want to know something, Sophie? Even if you guys become buddies again, he's going to.
Harry also says, big mouth fake bitch is what she is. She bashed Tina. No, I haven't. She is a no-go for me ever. Well, samesies. Samesies.
Do it again to you. Because that's the way he is. He's a piece of shit.
I know this man. I know how he is. You don't have to tell me these things as if I just met him.
To give 3 fucks about nobody.
Exactly.
He doesn't. Do you know who he gives methadone to? Guess.
I don't care.
That is who? Johnny Mac.
I do not care who he gives his methadone to. That does not make somebody a good or bad person.
Is. You see what I'm saying? Just a bad overall type of guy. You know what I mean? Just like Michael Sashiel. Like I said, there are 4 guys here in this community who are YouTubers. And when I say YouTubers, because there are other, they're only Mac because he is in the female community. He's a bully. He's a bully of women. You know what I mean? He's been doing that practically all his life. Remember, people, I did see him get physical with a female in front of me when he came down here to South Florida. And I also want to tell Johnny Mac and Sessa. If both of you ever guys want to meet up with me here in South Florida, because I know you did not want to meet up with me in New York or anything like that because you're a bunch of bitches. But if you ever want to meet down, if you ever want to come down here to South Florida, Johnny Mac with Sessa and we're 2 buddies, we can. We could definitely meet up. We can. I'll be more than happy to just one arm. That's bro. Just want to let you know that. But always remember this, Johnny Mac. If you're ever around me, I will defend myself to the fullest. Thinking right now, Johnny Mac, because you like to come down here to South Florida too. I'm considering reaching out to that owner of that hotel to let him know about you and the type of things that you are engaged in here on YouTube and in.
Jesse Roth says, well, if she's like him, I change my mind. Let the trash take itself out, lol.
The real world out there. And I doubt very, very much that once that type of communication, because remember, first what I'm going to do, Johnny Mac, is open up a website, right? And there I'm going to put out all the
website. How about it? How about it? How many websites are we up to now?
Evidence associated with like a neo-Nazi and Michael Sasher and be John P. McLaughlin, that hotel. Man, you know exactly what I'm going to do. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. That's the type of guy that I am. John P. McLaughlin. I'm going to be reaching out to that person. I'll have an organization reach out to that person and see how that works out. You could go out and reach out to him to the owner of that hotel first. But once he's reached out to, I doubt very, very much that he's going to want you in his hotel ever again. That's pretty much guaranteed, Johnny Mac. So you're going to have to start renting somewhere else. I know that's the place that you like to go to when you come down to South Florida to the Sea Cliff there in Broward, the Sea Cliff, right? Hotel, motel. So let's see if we could, stop you from going there ever again, because that is a very good neighborhood, and I don't think people around there will want to have a person like you around there, Johnny Mac. So that's something that's going to be happening. It's in the works, and eventually that's going to be implemented. And once it's done, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to tell you, Johnny Mac, it's done. You know what I mean? And the other thing I'm going to tell Johnny Mac is keep my family's names out of your mouth, because if you don't, then what's going to happen is a certain type of information is going to be put out there, totally public, all legal. All legal, John. All legal. Totally. And whatever people decide to do with that, that's not my concern. It's public information. I'm just providing you there, and stuff like that. Especially on a website, John, with information about him and whatever the case may be. Are you following me, Johnny Mac? You understand what I'm saying here? You don't? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So I was like the guy, man. He wouldn't give. Oh my God, Tony Pizza. So Tony Pizza was running away, huh, Tony Pizza? What a guy, bro. Let me see.
I thought it was me and something was messed up on YouTube because his chat's not moving.
Or something, and now he's trying to turn everyone. Oh, because that's the thing now. So Sophie was saying that the leprechaun of the female community, the Papi Chulo. Is it true that Reagan said that Jules is a $2 mattress? Did Reagan actually say that? The Reagan lady, she said that. But I'll tell you what, man. Johnny Mac is a cross between. I'm going to tell you what Johnny Mac thinks he is. Johnny Mac thinks he's a cross between Sammy the Bull and Brad Pitt. I really do believe that. I really do think that. But anyway, Sophie said that the leprechaun, talking about John P. McLaughlin, was going too hard on Siwa or something, and now he's trying to turn everyone against.
That's my opinion.
And Sophie, that's what Sophie said on her show. Yes, Sophie, that's the type of guy that he is. If he doesn't get what he wants in regards to a woman, then on the female community, he'll try to get all the girls to go against you. That's his MO.
How about it? That's exactly what he tried to do.
And I keep telling you girls over there in the female community, man, what you girls need to do is all get together and just get rid of this guy. It's a piece of shit. What is this guy doing?
Or I can just block him and move on.
Doing in the female community anyway. What's he doing? What's so positive about this guy being there? Nothing at all whatsoever.
Yes, Bliss Chris.
At all. Always there, going over there, talking shit about this girl and that girl, which is, what is a guy? Girls, what do you expect from a guy who's in the female community?
I expect nothing from anyone. That's the thing that you're not getting. I don't expect anything from anyone.
Shit about women. Just ask yourselves that question. A guy like Johnny Mac, man, what the fuck is he doing in the female community talking shit about women? He's a bully of women. Simple as that. You don't see me doing that. Do you see me going into the female community over there and hanging out with a whole bunch of girls in my channel, in my chat, right? And talking about Siwa and Sophie and Racken and Maria and Jules. No, you don't see me doing that. No, the reason why I'll talk about Jules is very simple. Jules has decided to come in.
I see you doing exactly that.
Into this community. You understand what I'm saying, people? That's the situation here. If Jules would just stay over there,
exactly.
But no, she has decided to come into this community and talk shit about yours truly. Somebody that she would have loved to.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Johnny Mac, the Papi Chulo of the female community, man. Oh my God, Johnny Mac, you're such a fucking loser, dude. Oh my God, I would love to bump into this dude, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And see if he would actually try to do what is this?
Let's do it. Let's
can't reveal my sources. This guy's already planning. Yeah, see, there it is, man. See, I can't see, Sophie, I can't reveal my sources. This guy's already planning. This guy's already planning to do something to you, lady. In the real world.
In the real world.
That's fucked up, man. And you guys were friends. That's fucked up, man. See, I don't really want to get too involved because because remember, see, Sophie, here's the thing, Sophie.
What's that?
I can understand if you were new to this community or you didn't know nothing about Johnny Mac, but you did. But I will tell you this though, Sophie. You could always count on me, not as an ally, but as somebody that will forever.
I can always count on him, guys.
Forever until the day I die or his liver blows up. I will always never be. I like that one. I will always never be in good terms with that guy. Always, forever. I give you my word of a man on that, or my parents, however you want to do it, bro. That's never going to happen. You people are never going to see me in good terms with Nicholas Colacone, who's a pedo, a neo-Nazi. Here at 294 Clifton. That's where he lives. I know. You tried hard. You went to the police. That's just too bad, bro. That's, those things happen when you come into to a community like this one, the mob genre, and you start harassing people. And everybody knows where you live, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing. Talk shit about people and associating with a neo-Nazi. Any chance? Hold on one second. Let me see what we got here. Hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen, guys and guyettes, man. This is going to be great. No robots here. See, that's how.
Not yet, Bliss Chris. Not yet.
I really do like it like that, man. No robots, man. Very important, man. Johnny Mac.
Holy crap, Valerie.
I love this picture. I really do. This is a picture of an individual.
I know, JJ, exactly.
Do we have here? Hold on one second. Oh my God, Just Jules and Johnny Mac. What a tag team. What a tag team. And like I said before, let me see, what does this person just put up? What is this person putting up police reports? This stuff about police reports when you were a confidential informant. It shows you. Look at that. Princess, thank you so much for dropping by. Importante. Hold on one second. You are now a regulator. I don't know. About time that you buy yourself a brand new pair of. Are you doing that bad, bro? Why don't you just get a job? For real, man. Start making some. I have the evidence. I got a video here that clearly demonstrates that you don't like to pay for anything. How do you feel about me coming on here?
I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't care.
Michael Satchel, listen to me carefully. Don't ever come at me in a threatening manner. Florida or to. So, bro, you're the man. No, I'm not about that life either, bro. I'm not. Listen, bro. I'm the type of guy, man. Listen, look, I say it like this, bro. I don't like threats. I really don't. I don't like threats. I kind of take threats kind of seriously sometimes. Sometimes, depending on where they come from. You know what I mean? But when you got somebody like, I still believe his name. He's Catlin Drake. I still believe that's him. But and I will be talking about somebody that I don't want to bash. But anyway, keyboard dog. Here's the thing. You got somebody like Drake, calls himself Marinero. I still. So neo-Nazi piece of shit. I go to New York, a place where my father would go to on a fairly regular basis in the 70s and 80s.
There was more. Because he had my messages up on the screen. Or my community post up on the screen. Hold on, I'll find it. Because he talked, there it is. There it is.
And I do believe I have here a text message. Let me see. Being brought to you by Ferragamo. Isn't that awesome, bro? Damien Argenti. Confirmed. Has come. You got to do is give them a few dollars. So they like to financially. Now, let's get back here to the one and only Johnny Lips Johnny Methadone Mac, the woman stalker of the female community. So now he's going after a lady by the name of Simply Sophie. And I do believe I have here a text message. Let me see. I do. I have a text message here. Believe it or not, I have a text message between Johnny. Who is this person? Let me see. I want to make sure here.
It's between me.
Female community. Do I have that? Yeah, female messages. Here we got here something that was put up, right? I don't know exactly who put this up, but here we have Simply Sophie. Let me see how we do this. Hold on one second. Present. Stop screen. Share screen. This is Simply Sophie, ladies and gentlemen. Simply Sophie. Now, Tony thinks he is one of the war sheep. Hey, here is Simply Sophie, man. Let me see. Here's Simply. What she's saying? Gotcha. J-Mac respects your feelings. Oh, I think. Oh, she's talking to that guy. To that guy who's also in the female community over there with Johnny Mac. Yeah, the guy with the beer belly looks like he's pregnant. Gotcha. J-Mac respects your feelings because you are a man. So let me get this straight. So here we got Simply Sophie talking to that the guy who thinks he's a stud, right? But he would not have met me in New York. I'll be more than happy to go to New York again, Mr. Stud. If you want, we could meet up next time I go there. I do plan on going back to New York. And I'm gonna try to make it regular. Anyway, pizza. I will be going to Jacksonville. But anyway, here we go. Gotcha. So she's telling this guy, the guy with the beer belly, right? Who he thinks that he's like, some type of a tough guy or something. He goes, here's what she's saying to him. J-Mac respects your feelings because you are a man. Because remember, Johnny Mac is a coward. Johnny Mac will go and attack women. That's the type of guy that that's
it's facts there, guys.
That's the type of guy he is. He stalks women, he attacks women, he has to talk about women, he's in the female community. You know what I mean? See, Johnny Mac is an individual, ladies and gentlemen, that when he was younger, he's been with the same, let me put it this way. He's had Johnny Mac has always had a hard time picking up chicks for that's how it is. Ever have a baby haircut. He was a drug addict. He's still taking drugs. He's still taking meth. He is used to bullying women into going with whatever he wants. See, that's what he does. He bullies women. So Simply Sophie, I agree with you 100%. I told you that something like this was going to happen. This guy's no good.
Dude, I don't know what you tell me. Unless by the slim chance that somebody lets me know that you're talking about me, I have no idea.
He sees that you cannot get inside your pants or inside your panties.
He's never gotten inside my pants. He's never had the chance to get inside my pants. Ever.
Anything like that. He's gonna turn on you. That's the type of guy he is. And he thinks he can control women. And he thinks that he can control women in the female community by threatening them to stalk them or to do bad things to them and stuff like that. I just want to let you know, Simply Sophie, stay away from this guy, man. For real, he's bad news. It's bad news. He's done that to everybody, to all the women. And eventually, something's going to happen with him and Jules. It wouldn't surprise me one day that him and Jules go through a little situation. They're kind of similar. Jules likes to control women, but so does Johnny Mac. And they use the same MO, pretty much. Yeah, they do. They use what I call the power of the docs. To see girls from the female community need to understand one thing about Johnny Mac. Do not let him know who you are.
Right, Brandy.
Because if you let somebody like Johnny Mac know who you are, or just Jules, they're going to use that to control you, to frighten you. Because they'll threaten to dox you and stuff. That's the type of person that he is. Similar like Pizza and Michael Sashio from Kingston, New York, 294 Clifton Avenue, who calls himself the stand-up guy, who's another piece of shit. Anyway, let's see what he's used to bullying women. If I hurt you, I'm sorry. I will not bring you up anymore. She's talking about that guy with the beer belly, right? The pregnant-looking guy. Okay. I am obviously adding to your stress, and that is not my intention. It's so crazy. I blocked J-Mac because I do not deserve to be treated how he treats me, and then I get shit from several other people and blocked. But it's cool. None of you have to worry about me anymore. So I don't know if Simply Sophie's saying that she's leaving. Are you leaving the female community once and for all?
No.
I doubt that very much.
No. I've never left. I've always been here. I'm not going anywhere. I am just cutting the negativity out of my life.
I doubt that. Make a few dollars. Go live. Make a few dollars. But always remember that Jack's a piece of shit. That's what you girls out there need to understand about.
How do you know what I understand and what I don't understand? There's a reason that he was blocked.
About Mr. Man Boobs. He's a piece of shit. What can you expect from a guy like that, bro? Let me see. There's something else. Jen, how you doing? How you doing, Jen, man? Let me see what else happened. Here's another thing here. Something that was put up here. Let me see. So the leprechaun. Let me. Sophie meant to say leprechaun, but she calls him J-Mac for just a little bit of respect because she's kind of like scared of the guy. Sophie, don't be scared of the guy. Because if the harder he goes after you, the harder I'm gonna go at him. Simple as that. I don't like that.
I'm not scared of anybody.
Guys like Johnny Mac that they pretend to be Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, woe is me. They're going after my family. It's all a lie. It's all a scam. This guy loves to attack people's families and likes to attack women. That's the type of guy John P. McLaughlin is from Ohio. I'll be more than happy to, it's public information, his address and everything. I'm thinking about opening up a website in regards to John P. McLaughlin, a cyberbully of the female community. Thinking about opening up I'm just trying to think, what should I call it? Should I just call it johnpmclaughlin.com, bro? I don't know who you did it to yourself. There was no reason to bring me. Oh, this is the guy. That's his buddy. Yeah. Sophie, I hate to tell you this, but the pregnant guy, well, he looks like he's pregnant. I don't know if he really is or not. But Sophie, he's gonna stand beside that guy.
I know.
Maybe one day John Yates will see the light and see that Johnny Mac is a scumbag who's just after his financial supporters, because that's what Johnny Mac, that's the type of person Johnny Mac is. He's trying to make a few dollars over here because he can't make it anywhere else. He makes a few dollars here and there, doing his little bullshit that he does. But he's just Oh my God, this guy.
Yes, his
Johnny Mac, are you scared of South
passport
Florida, by the way? Wait, here we go. So
No,
J
no,
Mac,
I'm not.
John P.
I'm not
McLaughlin,
scared.
the leprechaun of the female community, a woman stalker, is trying to turn everyone against Simply Sophie. A lady from my understanding, Simply Sophie is a female that she was kind of cool with the guy. You know, they were hanging out together on their posts and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, because he wants her to do something that he wants her to do,
No, that's not how it went, dude. That's not how it went. I gave my opinion on the Siwa situation, and he didn't like my opinion.
he decides just to go after this lady. And from my understanding, he's behind the scenes, Sophie, trying to affect you in the real world. Sophie, I just want to let you know that right now. There are people that reach out to me and tell me things.
Listen to Chicago Muscle here, aka Harry. Sophie is getting what she deserves, and she is a trash bag also. Then, Harry says, no olive branch here. She was Team Muscle. I know her better than anyone here. You think? You think? And then he goes into big mouth fake bitch is what she is. She bashed Tina. She is a no-go for me ever.
Things and stuff like that, but that is his mission now. He's trying to figure out a way to affect you in the real world, Sophie. So keep that in mind. This guy's a very bad person. And remember that
I don't know what these people think, but I don't talk to anybody about my real life. I give no details on my real life to anyone. Yes, Shyla. Yes. That's it. I don't care enough about him to argue and go back and forth. But I don't know how J-Mac is supposed to quote unquote affect me in the real world when he knows nothing about my life. Nothing. Nothing that you guys don't already know.
I told you, Sophie.
Oh yeah, up here. You guys see that? Let me take this off for a second. Look at Chicago Muscle, aka Harry's comment here. Too late. He told me he hit that booty. I know, Hand of Doom. I know. And I've not really said or done anything to him or said anything about him. But too late. He told me he hit that booty. Well, by the off chance, Harry, that Mac told you that he hit my booty, he was lying to you. Lying. I'm not attracted to him. He's not my type. We live about an 8-hour drive up the road each way. I've never seen him in real life. I never planned on seeing him in real life. Hey, Stella Marie. Right, JJ. It's insanity.
This guy's a bad news. Very bad person. Very bad person. I think he was also going after Siwa Moon. Am I correct, people? Jen?
Yeah.
Oh God, I have impeccable timing. Thank you. Too late. He told me he hit that booty. Is that what he said to you? He actually told you that he had sex with Simply Sophie. Wow, talking about a guy. Why? I always believe in no kissing and telling. But Johnny Mac, he's not only a lying snitch and a scumbag, and coward, and a family abuser.
So you guys know that he's a liar, but you're going to believe that. Okay, gotcha.
Just, oh my God, why can't your liver just blow up right now? Why hasn't it happened yet, bro? I don't understand it. John Saba, how you doing? You watching the show, John Saba? You piece of shit. Hold on one second. See, that's different. See, John Saba's a different thing. See, when you're dealing with a lady like John Saba. No, things are different. See, John Saba likes to attack guys. If you're a female and you come into the mob genre, which is like 80% male, and you start going after men, guys are gonna they're not gonna just stick around twiddling their thumbs. John Saba.
No, you see love. I know.
I got a picture of John Saba's something weird is going on with John. Stop. I'll get to that right now. So
I know. That's why I said on the off chance that he did say it is not true. I know, Ghostface. I know. I know. Well, before, like 2 months ago, Harry was up on this guy's panel and said that me and Johnny Mac were backstage on StreamYard with him. And we told him, supposedly, we told him that that rumor was true. He said that. Oh yeah, UC Love. Most definitely. I know, Miss Mommy. I know. But that's what Harry said. That we were backstage on StreamYard with him and we fessed up to him. Can't make this shit up, guys. You really can't.
Sophie, don't be afraid of him. No, Sophie, do not be afraid of this guy. But I will tell you this, Sophie. Somebody, because remember, Johnny Mac has a big mouth. Everything you tell Johnny Mac, he's going to tell somebody else. At least 2, 3 people. And also,
but that's the thing. I haven't told him anything.
Sophie, always bear in mind that he does records everybody's conversations. And I mean,
well, just know, bear in mind that it's been a very long time since I've talked to Johnny Mac on the phone. There's been no recorded conversations because I don't talk to him like that. I never have.
Practically everybody. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't care whether you're friends with him or not. He will record you. And everything you've ever told him, Sophie, he's putting it out there to somebody.
Which is nothing.
And you want to know something, Sophie? It's reaching my ears. Because I'm Tony Action. And it usually always reaches my ears. I'm also Tony Action.
Well, you're also being lied to then. You're being lied to because there was no recorded conversations because I didn't have any conversations with him. We never talked on the phone. And I never told him any personal information that all of you don't already know about me. So you, man in Florida, are being lied to.
Tech, by the way. Hold on 1 second. But I just want to let you know, Sophie, Johnny Mac, I will forever, ever despise him for as long as I live.
Good for you.
Always remember that. Okay. So anyway, the other thing I want you to remember, simply, Sophie, is that he is planning right now, as we speak, to affect you in the real world. Talk about a backstabber.
How? Also, doing what? He knows nothing about me that none of you already don't know.
Sophie, talk about a backstabber. He does that to everybody. Well, but what can you expect, Sophie? This guy was friends with a guy like Tony Pizza, who doesn't care about his mother at all.
But you were also friends with Tony Pizza.
Oh, you heard the recordings. I'll be more than happy to play them here. And, Tony Pizza has said the most horrendous things about his family. He doesn't.
I don't care.
Really care about his family at all. The most horrendous things Tony Pizza has said about his family. I'll be more than happy to put up the clips if you don't believe me.
No, thank you.
He's friends with the guy again. Back and forth.
That's his
Tony
decision.
Pizza talks about his family. They break up. They're back together because they're both one and alike. They're very similar. Tony Pizza doesn't care about his family. Neither does Johnny Mac. Tony Pizza likes to attack females in the real world. And that kind of same things like Johnny Mac. And they're both cowards.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't surprise me. Remember, we do know that Tony Pizza has engaged in sexual behavior with another man. And it would not surprise me that he has done that also. But, that's not here or there. We're not.
That's none of my business.
Like I said before, very inclusive. We don't care about your sexual orientation. But he'll say no. Then we'll say no. But he has. But anyway, I want to make an interjection here real quick in regards to Gun Poke the Don. Gun Poke the Don. I heard that you.
That's that. That's that. No, I don't care about Tony Pizza and all that. He can be friends with who he wants to be with. He can hate his whole family. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, Shyla. Yes, a broken record over and over, same day, same shit. Every day. Every day. You guys are funny. Okay. Oh, my nose. I swear. I hate being sick. Oh, I know, Mickey. I know. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for me today. I've been on here an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and end it because I need to finish getting ready. Got to be out of here by 1. So, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for supporting me and knowing the true me no matter what other people try to tell you. Think for yourselves. Use your brain. You know, all the good stuff. All the stuff I've always said. Oh, excuse me. Mickey. I can honestly say that I have never turned into pizza or anybody's conspiracy. Ghostface. I have watched MRE a little bit. I'll go in there and say hi. He'll come over here and say hi from time to time. And that's it. That's it. I have nothing against these people. They've done nothing to me. Thank you, Mia's mommy. Thank you. I don't know, Brooks knows. It's like pretty quiet around here today. I don't know. Thank you, Hand of Doom. Thank you. We can't emergency because we go certain ways. Valerie, I wish that's how it was, but no, it's not realistic. It's not. Thanks for hanging out with us today, Hand of Doom. I hope you have a great day. But yeah, I personally have no problem with MRE. I don't. I don't know him. I've never spoken to him, but hi, Shade. Thank you, Shade. Thank you. When you get to this, thank you very much. And I'll see you next time. But yeah, I don't have any issues with him. I don't care what people say about people. It's my impression with these people that matters, not other people's. So there's that. But I love you guys. I gotta go get ready. I have to leave soon. But thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll finish the boy mom stuff tomorrow. I know Brooks knows. It's the calm before the storm, guys. Thank you, Raken. Have a good day. Bye, guys.